Welcome back. In this video, we're gonna talk about arrays. An array is a collection of elements of the same data type organized in a specific order and accessed by an index. Arrays provide a convenient way to store and manipulate multiple values of the same type. You can declare an array using the ArrayOf function or the array constructor. For example, val os names equals ArrayOf and this array contains 4 elements: Windows, Android, macOS, and Linux. You can access individual elements of an array using square brackets and an index. Arrays in Kotlin are zero-based, so the first element has an index of 0. For example, I'll create val first element equals to os names array, and here we specify the index of 0. Here, I am accessing the OS name array and getting the first element and store it inside first element variable. Let me test it. So println the first element. Run the program. And here we go. We accessed the first element of this array at index 0. Moreover, you can modify elements of an array by assigning a new value to a specific index. For example, OS names at index 1, so I'm referring for the second element. Again, guys, this is index 0, this is 1, 2, and 3. So if I need to access the second element, I need to specify an index 1 inside these square brackets. I'll modify it to iOS. If I print now the second element, OS names at index 1, run the program, iOS. So Android is replaced by iOS here. You can obtain the size and the number of elements of an array using the size property. For example, val size equals to os names, this is the array, dot size. This is the attribute size. Let me print the size. Run the program. And here we go. We have 4 elements in the array. You can iterate through the elements of an array using a for loop or a for each loop or other loop constructs. For example, for every name in OS names, I need to print this name. Let me run. And here we go. We get all the elements of the array: Windows, iOS, macOS, and Linux. So this is how we iterate through an array, iterate through all the elements of the array. Another way I can use for each loop, it's similar to this for loop. So here, names dot for each name print ln this name. Run again. And you can see we looped through this array using the for each loop, and we get all the elements again. Again, guys, name is a variable that represents the current element being processed in the loop. In each iteration of the loop, the name takes on the value of the current element in the OS names. And between the curly braces, the code inside them is executed for each element in the array. And in this case, I'm printing all the elements. And here, this code is the statement inside the loop that prints the current value of name to the console. Moving to the for each loop, here is the OS names array. This is the array that you want to iterate through. For each name and this arrow, this is the start of a lambda expression that takes an element of the array and assign it to the variable name. This lambda expression is a parameter to the for each loop function, and it defines what to do with each element of the array. Println the name is the action performed on each element, and in this case, it prints the name to the console. Later on, when we discuss lambda expressions, we're going to learn about this. But I want from you to understand that we can iterate through the array using the for loop and the for each loop. Also, Kotlin provides several useful functions and operations for working with arrays, such as sum function, average function, filter, map, and more. These functions allow you to manipulate and process array elements efficiently.